Ash and Alex, race 4 for April.
No, that one. That side.
I'm Ash. He's Alex. We're going to do that again. Yeah, so tonight we're going to be racing in Suzuka. Yeah, 4th race of the month, like 41st of the overall series. And the race will start in approximately 35 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so the
a couple of practice laps coming up, and then we'll hop into the 80 minutes of qualifying.
Alright, see you in a second.
Hello and welcome to AMinthePM TV.
My name's Ash.
My name's Alex.
This is our studio.
We stream full race F1 every Friday night.
And other games during the week too.
Enjoy the show.
Here we go, so just loading the practice session. These are the first laps we've done since the last Grand Prix, which was Friday night, I think.
Are they, Ash?
Are they? They're not, that's just a habit. I say that because I don't usually practice, but I have practiced since Friday. I came on the other night and pretty much insisted on doing some practice laps for a while because Friday's Grand Prix was so disastrous and so horrible and I really didn't enjoy it. And I was so slow, I just couldn't get the car to work. So I've slightly changed my setup. I wouldn't say that I broke any records during my practicing, but I am definitely feeling a bit better. But these practice laps are always good just to kind of like dial in for the night and not lose too much time to Alex.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get your point because last time out, this is our second race in Suzuka. So last time out, I didn't really like the track coming into it. I hadn't raced it for a while. Never really got on well, especially in the first sector. But I found, because we're doing a full length race, that by the time we got into it and we're a few laps in, running in proper order, I felt I was getting into a flow of it. So a couple of practice laps, we'll see if we can get that flow back, as you just get out in front of me there. And yeah, then we'll get into qualifying and see what we can do. It's been a while since I had a qualifying that I really thought I did well in, so hopefully tonight is the night.
Yeah, key areas of focus tonight anyway for me are actually pretty familiar. Hold on to my front wing, don't hit any walls, stay off the curbs because a really slippy car actually feels pretty slippy now, to be honest. Wasn't sure as I can't hear my sound. And yeah, have a clean, quick race. I want to qualify well so that I can come out ahead of Alex. And just, yeah, no, stay out of trouble in the race. I don't want to be in the pack at all. Alex, I'm going to stick it on your cam for a minute while I just fix my thingy. I think I've lost my sound again.
Yeah.
As ever, having issues capturing sound.
Classics. So I'm going to drop away from Ash here for a little bit because the AI are rapid around here. But I'll hang back and then let's do a little tour of Suzuka. It is the only proper kind of figure of 8 circuit on the F1 calendar, so it's got a special place because of that. Also a lot of major incidents from history, especially in this chicane here. Had the whole Frost and Senna rivalry come to a head there. But we'll get across the start line here with some DRS on. Pit in on the right hand side there, that's the pit out. Takes us straight into this first corner. This really turns 1 and 2. And then it's all very quick up the hill around these S's. Very careful not to touch the curb or even worse the grass on the outside. Get up to the top, very careful there again. Very easy to lose it around there. Then it gets a bit easier into these corners for a little dart up the hill here. This takes out into a braking zone straight away for this hairpin. very easy to kind of overshoot that because it kind of comes at you quite quickly. Then this just goes round to the right. It's not really a corner, it's more of a straight, even though it's very, very curved. And then here, ideally you'd be touching the curb 3 times around there, and then once again on the exit, if you're taking your softer quick line. So that's basically it. You're flat out through here now. It's very easy flat out. Plenty of runoff out here as well.
Hey Megan.
And the old chicane. You're in on the right hand side. I've now missed the track. That's classic. Hope I'm not too far away. Yeah, there we go. I'll just hop into the pitch from here. And yeah, we'll get back out and do some practice laps. So I'm going to give this to you before.
So,
Too bad.
my auto drive has been driving me, and he's recorded the quickest speed in the speed trap. The
Tremendous.
autopilot is very, very quick around here.
But we're not just going to let it drive our qualifying laps
No, we did that once, but
this time.
I reckon, I mean, if we can't beat the autopilot, it's something's wrong, isn't there?
Very much so. I don't know where it gains all its time though. Don't know.
Alright, so I'm going to turn my microphone down. Little loud. Sorry.
I loud's a little loud.
Quite nice, quite hard. Really hurt my ears there. It's really hard to like monitor my own level live because I'm mostly talking at the same time as I'm listening to it. So much better to hear it in the replay. Turn it down to like minus 12. There we go. Then that's a lot better. Using a different mic today, so it'll sound different again. Right, so. Oh.
Alright?
Yeah, it was really echoey there, but it reminded me if you were looking at me.
On keyboard again. What's the date today? Oh, it's the 13th. Lovely. Of course it is. New Royal Blood song came out today.
Oh, my right. Okay, so my game isn't working.
How do you mean?
Look at that.
Oh, right.
There we go. Right. Now you can see me setting some quick lap times. And that. Oh, no, that's a little bit of that noise. Okay, I think I'm happy with that, but we'll see. Just give me like 30 seconds to get used to it.
Hello to the happy man Riley. Doing good, thanks. How are you yourself? You working now?
I think it's feeling good. I think I'm feeling good. I also think I'm feeling reasonably quick.
Lovely. Right.
Feel a lot more competitive now that I've done those practice laps, but definitely. Anything else? I'm echoing really bad. I think picked up on your mic. You're echoing bad too.
Need to have a word with the sound guy.
Okay, so yeah, I picked up your mic. Why was that? It wasn't happening earlier. You can entertain while I fix this.
Oh right, well in that case I will drive the car myself. I've managed to overtake you apparently.
Alright, so I'm turning your gate down. You're gonna have to just make sure that you are heard.
Alright, that works. For those of you who missed our first race here in Suzuka, it started very poorly in qualifying. We qualified 13th and 14th, effectively.
And then you hit the back of me at the start of the race.
I was getting to that if you would let
Not
me
amused.
finish. Because of penalties, it ended up being, I think, 11th and 13th. Penalties to cars in front of us. How the AI managed to get itself a penalty, I have no idea, but that's just how it happened. I told Ash that I would hit him into turn 1 just to, like, you know, put him off his game. Didn't mean it. And I didn't hit him into turn 1. I hit him into turn 5. But that's because he glitched right off the track and then suddenly reappeared right in front of me. We have since discussed it, looking back at some replays, and decided to call it a racing incident. And that will be the end of it. Right, Ash?
Yeah, we have. I don't want to say moved on from it necessarily, but putting it behind us. I haven't forgotten though. Nice. Alex on the grass here. I think I'm a little echoey, so just trying to fix that.
I took some aero off the car for today. I think I'm going to put it right back on. The car just doesn't feel as stable as it did a couple of nights ago.
Yeah, I think the echoey is just being detected in both mics. I think that's all it is.
Yeah.
But I don't have to speak very loudly if you picked up my own one, so hopefully when I don't speak as loudly it just doesn't sound as echoey. Right. How long's left in this practice session?
I imagine about 16 minutes.
Oh, not bad, 18. Okay, I'm going to leave the sound alone for a few. And actually put in some practice laps. In the meantime, I don't know if you want to show any reaction or anything.
Yeah, well, the first race here at Suzuka was so disappointing. Maybe I'll show the Russian one, which wasn't much better, but it kind of conveys the same sort of points.
Yeah, the Russian was before we even came here for the first Suzuka Grand Prix. Okay, I'm gonna...
Where do you put it?
It's there, 2 and 3. Not on buttons though, you use your mouse.
Ah.
I'm gonna take my AirPod out now. Right, it's a lot easier to listen to you when I can only hear you once.
Hi, it's currently about 3:30 in the morning. We finished the Russian Grand Prix just a couple of hours ago. I have since gone to bed, but cannot sleep. Normally I would wait till the morning, sleep on the race a little bit before filming a reaction, but I might as well since it's going through my head. Just really disappointed with how today's race turned out. The first few seconds were absolutely fantastic. I started in 7th. Really not helping myself in qualifying these days. Finding myself in the midfield obviously does not help. A lot more cars around me, a lot more chances for a collision, and that's exactly what we had today. I had a fantastic start. I felt like I was up P3 from P7. Certainly I would have been, I think, I had the pace and I would have been down the inside of Bottas, who was kind of alongside me, when all of a sudden I get spun into the wall, completely lose the front wing. Turns out that was Verstappen, I believe, who just did not want to let me pass. I made a fantastic start, got past both the Red Bulls in front, and yeah, just really, really frustrating. Then obviously I limped round with no wing, went onto medium tyres, and I couldn't really catch full cut because I was on harder compound and they were so far up the road, it was just rather demoralising. I spent so much of the race just not able to see another car on track, which is a really horrible way to spend the best part of 2 hours. But yeah, I made a couple of dodgy strategy calls. Maybe I should have gone into softs when I pitted on lap 1, mediums later on, but the way I did it, I certainly shouldn't have stayed out so long in the mediums, or I should have stayed out even longer. I had the thought that maybe I could go medium basically in the race, which would have worked to start on the softs. You have to use at least 2 compounds, so it would have worked. But I then saw that Verstappen had done a similar length of stint on his soft tyres when he pitted on lap 1 with me, having been another car involved in that incident. But I'm not one for tyre wear particularly, so I really could have done with the harder compound or an earlier stop from the medium stint and done 2 full length stints on softs. Anyway, that's for me and Jeff, the race engineer, to talk over back at the factory. Yeah, just a generally frustrating day, even trying to put in that fastest lap at the end, and for the second time in 2 races I caught the car in front and completely ruined the fastest lap run. Yeah, just really frustrating, but I suppose now I am going to try and get back to sleep, and yeah, we go again on Friday.
Alex reacting there from the Russian Grand Prix we did 2 races ago.
Thankfully, I have cheered up a bit since then. That was a very difficult night. Our 66 camp.
Yeah, he had a pretty rough time. I did quite well though. I think coming second in the Grand Prix, feeling pretty strong. Hamilton, unfortunately, uncatchable, but. I adjusted my camera in the break there, and clearly didn't put it back very stably. Anyway, I'll lean over. I'll fix it again in a second. Do you hear what I had to say? I think I was rather more upbeat. This is my reaction before we came to Suzuka a couple days ago. Alright, well, yeah, welcome to my video diary section. Reaction from the Russian Grand Prix. Doing it in the kitchen because I got a bit of a break. Got to come home this week between the races, which was nice, and I couldn't really be bothered doing this anywhere else. But overall, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty solid. Have been chatting so much over the past month about momentum and feeling motivated before races, and I finally got a good result. So yeah, qualified P2 in Russia, and had a bit of a up and down kind of race, but finished P2, which. Alright, well, yeah, welcome to my video diary section. Reaction from the Russian Grand Prix. Doing it in the kitchen because I got a bit of a break. Got to come home this week between the races, which was nice, and I couldn't really be bothered doing this anywhere else. But overall, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty solid. Have been chatting so much over the past month about momentum and feeling like motivated before races, and I finally got a good result. So yeah, qualified P2 in Russia, and had a bit of a up and down kind of race, but finished P2, which felt strong. Hamilton in P1 was absolutely miles away and probably out of reach. So I didn't really feel too bad about not catching him. Once again, failed to hang on to the front wing throughout the whole Grand Prix. I think I actually used 3 different ones, but felt a lot quicker than the cars ahead. Was always be able to make up the time, so it just felt really, really good. Just so happy to be away from the street circuits and back to like what I call like a real racetrack. Alex doesn't really hide the fact that he doesn't like Russia, and really didn't do so well, so I imagine that has not really helped that cause at all. I think he qualified like 6th maybe, or 10th, something, I don't know, behind me, and then finished 15th outside of the points. Even his fastest lap push failed pretty miserably. I'm saying miserably, it wasn't that miserable, it was still like the second fastest lap, but you know, nothing on the king of one lap performance myself. Yeah, no, so much more upbeat than Wednesday night's absolutely tragic reaction video with the sad music playing. Yeah, felt pretty strong in qualifying. Kind of disappointed not to qualify in pole, but had a few issues, to be fair. I need to keep my eyes on the road this week. This clip kind of demonstrates like I hit a wall because I was looking at my phone. Kind of ironic, really, that one wing cost me another there. So yeah, Suzuka this week, another track that Alex doesn't like, and I see the smile. I'm so happy. I do love the S's at the start. They're quite technical, quite difficult to get right, but definitely somewhere where I think I can make up a lot of time. It feels like quite a long lap around Suzuka, but should be loads of overtaking opportunities, which Alex will be grateful for, obviously having presumably going to qualify somewhere in the pack. I don't plan on doing any overtaking except against the back markers as I lap them from pole on my way to victory. So yeah, I really hope that all this talk doesn't come and bite me in the ass again, but yeah, I'm going to win tonight. Kind of spoiler alert. Please watch the rest of the stream though, even though you know I'm going to win, because I still want to see it. It's going to be kind of majestic, I guess. Yeah, feeling good. Anyway, that's all from me. I guess we'll go back to the guys that are live. Nothing quite feels.
Yeah. Apologies if my music choice touched anyone a bit too much there. But since you called me annoying, I found something that I think.
Other? Sweet. I don't know. God, what?
You forgot to use the beep.
Let's add back. Can I say that? That's with you.
How are you? Hear me?
There's me chatting away. Actually, it was muted. I was wondering why I couldn't hear myself. Yeah, just saying some very emotional words. Very happy words from me a week ago in Russia.
Very confident, perhaps?
Very confident. I think that I was definitely overconfident. I think that I was reminiscing about how much I enjoyed Suzuka. I'm kind of forgetting how difficult it is as a circuit.
Yeah, you were loving the fact that I said I felt I was going to struggle around here.
Yeah,
I love Suzuka. I'm going to beat you so much.
Well, I was technically faster than you.
Yeah, you know, finishing 19th out of 19 cars really does say that, doesn't it?
I finished 18th, to be honest.
Someone else retire.
I wasn't right at the back.
Okay.
I did set fastest lap, which
You did.
proves I'm fastest.
Nothing.
I'm about to go in the low fuel mode. How's your car feeling?
Car's feeling alright. Can't blame the car, it's more just me that's not quite there yet.
Set a lap time yet?
Yeah?
Where are you sitting?
15th.
I'm on saying P12. This doesn't bode well, but you've also probably tanked your lap times with putting on hard tires and filling your car fuel.
Absolutely, I have.
Going in the low fuel mode, cruise back to the line here. Right, go into the garage. I'm gonna fix my camera because it fell. Not adjusted it yet, been busy driving. What's this lap, Jeff says? Right, I'm gonna go in, Alex, you can, actually I've got a manually driving because the auto drive.
Yeah, well I was away to head in myself, to be honest. Although, I'm pretty much finished if you want to come out of this.
Well I'm in low fuel mode, so I'm gonna struggle.
Ah.
But we'll run over the scores.
Alright.
Just while I take a second to fix that.
There it is.
Not quite. That was it. There we go. Yes, you do have to sign up to the Fantasy League. It is mandatory. You're not allowed to comment on this channel unless you are in the Fantasy League. So please, definitely do that tomorrow, Megan. In the meantime, are we looking for season so far?
Well, despite being 2-1 up in races, it's the number at the top that really counts, and that's not looking so good for me.
Yeah, overall then I'm leading by 15 points. And this is our 41st race tonight. Yeah, looking alright. Feeling strong, leading the month as well. By 14 points. Sorry man, I was leading by 15 overall. Leading the month by 14.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Alex was criticizing my maths there. Yeah, 3 fastest laps.
Yeah, it's the 3 qualifyings I think hurts me more, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've just not been on it these days.
Qualifying has been good, but my race pace maybe not so good, having lost quite a few positions. So you know, could be better. Got an idea.
What's your idea?
Not sure button bigger though. Right. How are you feeling for tonight?
I feel good. Yeah, I was happy enough with how I was shaping up the other night. Obviously, I was running just outside the points, so that wasn't ideal, but I did have a bit of trouble, what with glitching cars in front of me and whatnot. So yeah, I think if we have a decent enough qualifying, then we can challenge for some points today, which I really start to need to pick up at this point. Press and hold. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about mine. I think I've got a little bit more pace than the other night, so I think if I qualify well, then it should definitely be competitive. This practice session is just about to end, so we'll be jumping into qualifying in about a minute. Yeah, definitely expecting some points today. Definitely we need some. Just to kind of hammer home that 14-point advantage I have, which will be nothing by the time we get to double points at the end of the month. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Definitely feeling good, feeling alert, feeling awake. Not feeling too grumpy, which has been an issue in previous streams. So yeah, feeling happy.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, going back to the Fantasy League, of course the next real Grand Prix is this weekend in Imola. I'm not going to say the full name of what they call it, it's incredibly difficult. Long. So I'll leave that.
Ferrari's name in the title, it's like Ferrari Dino or something. Dino Ferrari's. I only noticed today for the first time.
I didn't think it was. But anyway, so yeah, teams have to be submitted by start of qualifying on Saturday, which I think is now 2 PM.
Yeah,
this time.
It's been moved.
It's been moved for the funeral of Prince Philip, which is very nice of Formula 1 to do. So that is the session. Oh, we're in qualifying now. Perfect.
Right, so let's get some qualifying laps on the board.
Before I head out, I was meant to ask, what were you doing a cover of today? Rest?
While I'm on track, I'm going to leave it toggled off. Right, I have my setup, I have my soft tires. I might attempt my first lap on mediums though, just to maybe save the softs for the race. I don't really mind if the mediums are a little warm.
Yeah, you got that on mediums as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
Also this.
What?
Nice. Right, my first lap. Okay, so plan is to try and do 3 qualifying stints. One on mediums to just dial in, and then 2 on softs for pace. Oh, why does the car feel so slippy? For the other day, but a little bit more manageable than this. Oh my god, Alex has crashed out, although to be fair, I've just spun out. What did you do? How did you crash out so fast? I gotta. What happened?
I was watching the Renault that had just overtaken me and forgot to turn my own car. Plus I was on the curb, so it was slippy.
Oh, the curbs here are brutal.
I had been asking what cover you were recording. And please tell me in detail because I've got nothing else to do for the next 15 minutes.
To be fair, you're probably not going to qualify that far behind me. So Alex will definitely be starting in the back of the grid. I don't foresee any AI crashing out. Fair, I could crash out, but I need to get a lap time on the board first. Literally, this is so stupid, I'm going to put the TC on.
Let's just turn the aero up as well.
Oh, what were you running?
I had been down at 3.5, but I put it back up to 4.6, which is what I was running last time.
Yeah, here I need the aero, I think. You know, it's just how you deal with the slippy curves. I wish it was like a setting I could adjust.
Avoid them like the plague.
Like the literal big. Right. Softs. Okay. See if I can do a lap without. No excuses for losing it with the assists on. Good without by Mimi Webb.
Oh.
You know it?
I'm afraid I don't know it actually. No. I will check it out later. Yeah, no, today I was excited because the new Royal Blood song was out. One which they started playing back in July 2019 on their. I heard them play it in August 2019, where I saw them in Dundee, and then they took forever to release it, and then got Josh Homme in from Queens of the Stone Age and that, helped them produce it. Came out today and I was very excited, and it was, I don't know, it met expectation, but only exceeded expectation.
See, I really like it. I think I like it more than Limbo, but Limbo is growing on me anyway. Not that I didn't like it, but yeah, I really liked it, but I hadn't heard it before, so maybe that was why.
So I was a big fan of the first two albums, but you know the criticism was they're quite the same. So I'm glad they're able to mix it up a bit, especially in Limbo. I like for that reason that they're trying something new.
See, I was a fan. I wouldn't say I was a massive fan of the first two albums. Like I was like a normal level fan, whereas now the recent stuff I love. I'm so excited by it. But I think it's because it's a little bit more poppy, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah.
Thing. Pretty basic.
Yeah, it's more dancey. But I like that.
Right, here we go. Starting my first hot lap.
I don't know I'm holding the controller. There's nothing to do for 11.5 minutes still.
Right, coming to my lap.
Alright, I'll find you on here.
I mean, I'm unlikely to make it all the way around, so. What was that lap time that just came up there?
Where?
I don't know, like the quickest one just popped up on my screen, but I couldn't read it.
Oh, Bottas did a 1:29.1.
I don't think I've got any hope.
Ooh, we did get the detailed info. Excellent.
You get what?
Detailed info about the song.
Oh.
I like it.
Hamilton in 1:28.5. I think pole position might be off the cards here. Why are they so fast? They're so fast around here. Or I think we're just so slow. I think this is a track where you need to be good at the circuit rather than just attack it. The corners are complex. Monza's like just straightforward, isn't it? It's just easy. Anyone can be quick in Monza.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that detailed info. That is perfect. It sounds good.
I did a 130.3. Oh, that's pretty terrible, P7. I'm gonna go again on these tires.
P7. Oh well. Just a flying lap.
Yeah, another flying lap here. Oh, see that? Is that turn there?
Oh, it now is. Going green now. 2/10 up through these S's. Getting a lot of curve on the right hand side there. Ooh,
Yeah,
a lot of curve there.
A
A lot of curve again. Grass!
Because I put the assist on. Oh, I missed my turn in.
Terrible. That was gravel.
That was.
Oh, it's his awful ash.
This is. That one has absolutely went to pants. Yeah, the assist helps so much.
You might as well just stop trying and come and join me in the cafeteria.
Nope, I'm gonna do another one, but I'm turning this down. Do they help with the grip? But they're so slow. I think for my hot lap, I just gotta be brave on the curves. I just be so careful with the throttle. I'm gonna come in here, but I'm gonna take these corners at like race pace just to get a bit more feel. See him like sliding around there, I can feel it.
Yeah. Suzuka drift.
I don't want to start in. I don't even like at the minute. A P7 isn't a P7 because I'll definitely lose positions. There's two different types of Kinder Buenos. Yeah, you get a white one, you get a normal one. Everyone knows that, right?
Is that what it means? Or when you open one singular pack of Kinder Bueno, are the two things different? Do they come in twos? Oh, I'm not a Kinder Bueno in ages.
No, I know you get, yeah, they're like twin packs, but both of this, it's like a Twix.
No, they're different. One's left, one's right. Do you not see the whole adverts?
Of course, I gotta be so foolish. Okay. Right, so we know I can go quicker than 130.3 because I went green. And also just because that was terrible, the whole lap was terrible. I can't be my best attempt at a quality lap, can it? Right, here we go. 7.5 minutes.
Maybe
It's
you
quite
can.
nice doing it on my own when you're not out. Everyone's in. Back to myself.
No excuses.
Why have you never had a Kinder Bueno? What have you done with your life for the past 20 years?
I've not had my Easter egg yet.
Me neither.
Sorry,
Definitely not eating someone else's one.
suddenly remembered.
Yeah, we'll have it
Still.
after, but watch a movie after and
Under the table.
Wonder Woman? Right?
Sounds good to me.
Or Batman Superman?
I think I'd rather watch Wonder Woman, to be honest.
Yeah. Could I watch Batman Superman under the influence one night? I might pass quicker.
I'm sure we could make like a. I feel like we could make a FIFA drinking game.
Oh yeah, we
Something
can
like that.
definitely turn it into a drinking game.
Like every time someone says Martha.
In Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
Did they say that a lot? I
The
don't
whole
know.
plot, Ash.
I've forgotten. That's why I wanted to watch it again. I don't want to watch it again because it was good. I wanted to watch it again because I forgot.
Well, do you want to tell me why I said Martha? Or do you want to let you watch it?
Oh, I guess you should let me watch it, right?
Yeah, I can't spoil it on the stream. We'd get shut down. Not that you can really spoil a film that came out 4 years ago.
Right, hot lap attempt 3, technically.
Alright. So we'll get the broadcast camera type up in the top right of your screens. As you come around turn 2.
I would switch, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Alrighty. Here we are. Going up the hill through the S's there. That's a nice line.
Yeah, actually.
That's a
making
nice
up some
line.
time.
Very good. Meow.
Got quick through there.
Very tidy. 7.5 tenths up.
Right, this is the point where I usually lose time. Sliding. Not so much.
A 10th, gaining it back now though. I don't know how many times you're going to touch the curb through here. 1.
Oh, that was pretty terrible.
A bit safe there. Back to the 7.5 tenths.
Should have got back on it much
Still a
earlier.
good lap. 7.5 tenths will put you up into
Well, that was a purple sector too.
P3. On for P3 here. Definitely on for it. Got above a second there. Alright, about 8 tenths improvement. That is the P3 I predicted.
That's a 129.5.
129.5.
I'm going to go again. And if I make up significant time, I'll commit to it. If I don't, I'll dive in.
We did watch High School Musical in this flat back in December. I think you guys had all finished your exams at this point. I was the last one because I go to a different university. And I was 24-hour exam, so I was working on it through the night because why not use it all the time?
Oh, I ran wide.
And then I would come through for snacks and be like, you done yet? You done yet? I'd be like, no, I'm still working on it. And then I heard them all singing High School Musical, so I just submitted it and came through and joined in the fun. So yeah, we have what? Did we watch 1 and 2 in the same night?
Did we? I can't remember. I think we might have. I don't really know why I don't remember 2. Maybe I fell asleep, or was drunk, or left the room or something.
There were certainly a few juices going about.
A few juices. Right, I'm just going in on this lap because let's see, 3 minutes left of the session. Yeah, I'll go. 3 minutes left. Yeah.
You'd be fairly happy with P3.
Although actually, have I got time to get out on a fresh set of socks? Maybe just. Might as well have one more. It's only the first set of socks I've used.
Got 3 fresh sets of softs.
Oh yeah. We should have the tire advantage for the race.
Yay! That makes me so happy.
Start anything you want at least. Right.
Yeah, the best thing is I'd already done enough to get an A. I was just trying to get a really good A. So it was fine to submit.
Okay, really quickly you want to change.
So that was the same night that Liverpool played Tottenham.
Actually,
Good night.
oh. I'm going to go out on worn socks. I'm going to go out with like no fuel.
Okay. Fair hurry.
There's insufficient time.
Ah.
One.
You can sometimes make that up. I did it in Monza almost by cutting the first chicane, which is easy to do.
Alright, so I just cut 1 minute. It's gonna be close if I'm gonna do it, but I could cut the last. You can cut the one on the right at the last one. Can't cut the left one or it invalidates the next lap, right?
Yes.
This set of tires is getting binned anyway. So
It was my first day in uni, and it was only because it was online in 24 hours. Previous to that, I had really struggled with university exams. The less said about those, the better.
right.
There was a time when, up until, well, basically December 2020, I hadn't had a really good score in an exam since my driving test in the summer of 2017. So.
On the up, Alex. I was getting better.
Absolutely.
Just like our stream, theoretically.
Theoretically. At least we'll get a fine 30% of our awarded mark if we start a stream later than we planned.
Thank God. Tonight we honestly plan to go live at 8 o'clock. 10:30.
Yeah.
It's actually not even 10:30, it's like 10:40.
Now if I scroll up on here, it'll
I
tell
don't
us
think I'm
when
going to do this.
that started.
I got 10 seconds left. Damn it. If I had not paused on that second attack lap.
10:51 was tonight. So under 3 hours late. Ooh.
Do you know what? I like tried to like fling it right to like just completely cut across the chicane, and then the autopilot caught me. Right.
Aha.
Whoa, I actually finished P3. Pretty pleased with that, although 1 second off Hamilton.
Yeah, those Mercedes are high away, aren't they?
Yeah.
And there are a lot of pressure from the cars behind. Verstappen down in 10th? That is a surprise.
And if we go all the way down the list here, Alex Mills.
Yay, no time.
P18? Gotta be 18.
I forgot to put the Williams in.
Oh well, we'll do this one. We'll just do it.
Oh no!
I'll give you a two-player advantage.
Not really though. What is it you study, Megan? While I update the spreadsheet here.
Sorry.
Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. Get myself some water. Working that. Oh, it's the wrong keyboard again. I'm trying to type on this one. Huh? Yeah, no, I'm trying to type on my laptop with your keyboard. Thanks. Now let's get this sorted. So that's 18th for me, 3rd for Ash. Big sad time there. We have 2 keyboards for hotkeys, which, because lack of space on the table, I have to put above my laptop, but I put it over the keyboard of my laptop so it just looks normal, because my laptop is the same size. Or a tabletop really, isn't it? But yeah, just getting these updated. There's not really going to be much of a change. It's just a 4th win this month for Ash in qualifying, which is very tragic from my point of view. Maybe that extra practice I caught him doing yesterday. I came through to play some FIFA, and I saw him sweating out a couple of practice laps. He was there for about an hour, to be honest. So he didn't only put in like 10 good laps, kept spinning, crashing. Restarted the lap because we did it in time trials, and that's just cheating. Anyway, enough about that. Properly updated. Yep, there we go. We'll hit there. Oh, that's still there. Okay. Oh, there's that. And bring that back. There we go. So that's the updated scoreboard now. 4-0 in qualifying. Oh, computing systems. You must be having a right laugh at me trying to work a dual keyboard setup down here. Yeah. Despite doing some computing myself at school, it's never really been my forte. Still love a good pen and paper. Now that you're back, I'm going to get myself some water.
Right.
Ready, Alex? Feeling good?
I feel terrible after qualifying. It's been so long since I put a lap in.
I feel a little chilly, but so I'm going to go to hoodie. Just going to have a quick strategy. So we're going to soft, medium, but I'm going to change out the soft, medium, soft as usual. Get the oh, well, that doesn't bode well for disconnecting before we even started.
Classic.
Been a big internet drop there. Also,
Definitely.
I look so white. Why? Maybe I'll just turn it off. There we go. Right. Really hoping to have the lobby sitting ready to go, but I'll be disconnected until I jump back into it. Please bear with. We're having some technical difficulties.
I'll put the Williams in.
No, we're not actually. No, you can't change it halfway through, I don't think.
Ah, well. It's too bad.
Alex just rejoining and ready up. Right, so race 41, here for race 4. Okay, here we go.
So far back, I might as well still be in Russia.
Russia was the last Grand Prix we did. Yeah, so Alex crashed out of qualifying right at the start, and he's feeling pretty miserable, I think. I qualified P3 behind the two Mercedes, but considerably slower than them, to be honest. So we'll see how we go with that.
Right, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Don't forget to join the Fantasy League.
Yes, join the Fantasy League. Right. Let's quickly change that back. So yeah, gonna go soft, medium, soft rather than soft, soft, medium. I'm gonna be on soft tires at the end of the race so that I can put a fastest lap push in.
And when medium, soft, why not?
Alex, of course, with the option to choose his starting tires since he didn't qualify in the top 10. Right. I'm ready. Does it look really bright? Yeah. Oh. Oh well. Good. Figure out why my face looks so white. I think it's because I put a black hoodie on. Camera tries to like interact.
Could well be. Could be. Anyway, that is ready as I'll ever be.
Alex making some last minute strategy adjustments if anyone wants to have a look. Right.
Alright. Well, I can't lose any places from here. Only gain them. So let's go.
The only way is up. Well, good luck.
Drive well.
Take it easy in the turn 1.
Ever. And we're off. Good getaway.
Yeah, I've had a pretty decent getaway, although there's contact from behind. Jeez. Okay, well, I've been put into a wall immediately. I don't know who that was.
Are you still in this race?
I'm now P17 with half a front wing.
On P7.
But I was sitting there like P2, completely on my own, being well behaved.
Yeah.
And I kept feeling the contact. I kept trying to avoid like moving. It was to my right, so I kept trying to move left to like move away from it.
All right.
It just kept bloody pushing me. Looks to have been a Red Bull because Alex Albon's way behind me.
Yeah, and Verstappen's behind me now.
And Albon has a penalty as well.
Oh, then it was definitely him then. Really?
Yeah, looks like I'm going in.
Alright, so what a change of fortunes at the start of this race.
That's honestly really pissed me off. That is complete and utter.
You beat the rule.
Definitely disconnected to sum it all up.
Oh, just to compound it. What if you don't get in?
Nah, surely the auto drive's got to put me in. Surely.
Oh no, it tends to do the opposite of what we want.
What's going on with this connection as well? Why is it so unstable right now?
Oh no, it's a Tuesday night. Everyone else in the building should be in bed.
So nice. Oh, I put so much in the qualifying. How did you get to P7?
Oh, because there was utter cars. There was cars sideways and whatnot, but obviously they kind of ghosted. So I just went slowly, went round the outside, got a lovely view of you going to, I don't know, what's that way? Maybe, well, it's probably America over that way, to be honest. Hawaii. And yeah, just managed to find myself all of a sudden in P7 chasing down the Ferraris. This is not how I thought my race would go. I thought I would be going absolute there. Now I feel like I might be on the wrong tyres because I'm in a top 10 push here.
Oh, you put me on softs when I requested mediums. Anyway, I'll take it right now.
Jeff, the unstoppable force once again.
Jeff you don't stop for Jeff. Jeff stops you. Right, well, I might as well push on the softs and try and catch everyone up.
As well as the mistake I made in Russia, I had a horrible incident with Max Verstappen. Again, the Red Bulls hitting the McLarens into turn 1. That meant I had to limp round with absolutely no front wing at all. Be able to put on some mediums so I could do a long run, but I just got the strategy call completely wrong and go far back after a stint on mediums that didn't make it work.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do in terms of strategy now. Guess I got to drive this race at maximum pace, so I'll take the extra pit stops.
Definitely.
31 seconds behind you, Venazzi, and I don't even know how many seconds behind you. Oh, that's Jeff. 40 seconds behind you. So frustrating. I was trying so hard to stay clean.
Yeah.
And like I felt the contact just tried to move out of the way, and it just kept coming. When you get to the corner, you've got to turn. Like you can't just plow straight on. So you've no choice but to move right.
Right. So the DRS is enabled after leader moves on to lap 3. That means you can open the flap on the rear wing if you're within a second of the car in front as you go through the DRS activation protection point. So that on the track map in the bottom left of my screen, kind of just about covered by my camera, but actually convenient on this one, you can still see the green and yellow dots. So as we go through green dot, that is the action point, and the yellow dot is the activation point at the start of the start-finish straight. We'll get that open and see if we can make a move into turn 1. Well, maybe I'm just a bit too far back on work this time around. I distract myself trying to explain that.
Yeah, I swear you actually use tense while you're chatting.
Really difficult to follow cars so closely around here. The intricacies of braking points and guesses. You do not want to go too wide or even too shallow into a corner.
Yeah, you got to nail the S's from the start.
It's a lovely track here, but it's just so punishing. And out down the inside in the hairpin. He's not liking that one very much. I wouldn't call that a good defense from Leclerc, but it worked for him.
I think I need to hope for something to go wrong in your race for me to catch you, or be unbelievably quick. Either are unheard of, but I don't feel unbelievably quick tonight.
Yeah, and I do my very best not to have any major incidents, although it might not be up to me. This lap is anything to go by.
Right, I've gained a second on you. What I wanted. See, you've got the advantage of DRS, running in the back. Not got clean air, but That DRS advantage is quite high.
Although not as high as it usually is at Suzuka because of the fact there's only one DRS straight around here. Yeah, you can't really overtake in turns one. I know I made up 11 places at the start there, but that was first lap shenanigans, that's not racing.
Glad to see Albon actually get a penalty though. The AI usually don't get punished for those type of moves. But I'm just so frustrated that I was on the receiving end of this driving.
Ooh, a fastest lap from you there.
Standards.
Very nice.
Early
Out
in
the
the
way
race,
nice
but
and early.
just trying to catch the pack.
What you're thinking, full push now and then catch up with folk, new tyres and full push again and make up some places?
I think just full push the whole race, actually. Just gonna have to concentrate. I've never concentrated before.
Well, that's what like here because you also have to present, remember?
Yeah, it's difficult around here, actually. Also difficult with camera rays. like a halo I didn't ask for.
I can't actually see my steering wheel at the moment because camera's in the way of that.
Stay off the curbs. It's hard to push and stay off the curbs.
Yeah.
Right. 36.1 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a complete all-out push.
Corner. Off the S's there. That's perfect.
This lap was much slower, did a 136.2 there.
Ooh, 3 seconds slower.
Yeah, oh, nice. Did mess up in the middle. A little slip on the curb. But we go faster again. So I think basically this whole race, I've got to drive aggressively, take the risks and just hope they pay off.
Not much else for it, to be honest.
Oh, not after that first lap incident.
Which for once, not my fault.
It's usually the other way around though. I feel like you have to deal with more of these scenarios than me these days. I think some of qualifying doing better.
Yeah, certainly in recent times I've found myself very much in midfield having to do battle with some of the more boisterous movers in the grid. Today though, I started so far back, all this stuff happened before I even got there, which was maybe the new way to play it.
Such a good launch as well. So much quicker than Bottas. I wasn't gonna get past Hamilton, but I was gonna be within touching distance of him in a couple of times. You know, it was.
Yeah, could have done something with DRS there. I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I started in 18th, so it was the even number side of the grid, right hand side. Inside line to turn 1, but it's not ideal, to be honest.
It's a tricky line, that.
Yeah, I moved my way out to the outside. I got a much better drive than, I think it must have been Ocon who was ahead of me. One of Alfa Romeos, I believe. So yeah, I actually got a decent start compared to them. Made up a couple of places, and then yeah, they just got stuck behind turned cars, and I was able to go around. So a bit fortuitous that we made it up far as we did.
Yeah, I don't really see what happened with my behind me, but I assume it was ensuing chaos.
Yeah, it's a shame the connection's quite bad tonight because obviously as soon as we disconnect we lose any chance of getting replay of the race saved for us by the game. So it'd be quite a good one to go back and look at. Even a pit, I'll record, I'll save the gameplay.
So frustrated. Alex is feeling quite grumpy at the start of the Grand Prix, and I was feeling quite good, but now I think the situation is completely reversed.
Yeah, I feel good, although I'm rather annoyed at having to sit so close, yet so far behind the two Ferraris here.
Still sitting P7?
Still sitting P7. I don't know, half a second's just too far back, but any closer and I'm struggling to see where I'm going.
So hard to follow cars.
Yeah.
Almost lost it there. I did there. Right. Ah, it's just a frustration. Just so wound up. But this happened in the last Suzuka Grand Prix, really. We qualified badly. I don't think we started great. Oh yeah, actually, we came together to start and I was put in the wall, so a pretty miserable race, running behind everyone. We really ramped the difficulty up, so.
I broke a bit too late there and tried to make a move on Leclerc's. He obviously wasn't having any of it.
Did you collide?
Yeah, we did. Got away with no damage, thankfully. It's kind of side pod wheel sort of stuff. Bit of frustration there from me, to be honest. I don't need to be frustrated. I've already gained 11 places in it, which is fantastic, but yeah, now I'm here. I kind of want to keep going, and I feel like
more points.
Yeah, I feel like I can certainly do it if I can just get past, but it's very difficult to get past around here. So few proper overtaking spots around here.
Just touched a little bit of grass there and nearly went into the wall. It was the teeniest bit of grass as well.
Whereabouts?
Just around the curves of turn 2. You getting the same notifications?
Yes.
Yeah, good, nice. Right.
We share this studio slash its real function kitchen. So that is should appliances behind us.
Is that what that request was about?
Yeah, we started 2 hours 45 minutes later than we thought we would.
Yeah.
So it's fair enough. The expectation is finished by now. Not the reality. We are on lap 10 of 53 here at Suzuka. Our second go at this track. The first one was miserable.
The second one feels pretty miserable too.
Feels wonderful. If I can just get back to where I was before the frustrated volley down the inside.
The problem is, right, it's now that we've ramped the difficulty up, it's so hard to catch the pack.
Yeah, finding that. I'm getting a couple of tenths on Ferraris. Of course, they're on a DRS train, but they're also fighting each other, so it kind of balances itself out. I can pace. Any cars near you?
No, nothing. Running 15 seconds behind one Red Bull and 11 seconds ahead of the other one.
Pit stop?
Yeah, they both stopped.
Oh, they must have done, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right behind me.
I don't know what happened to Verstappen if he started 10th be involved, but
He might be one of the cars that started the pile up following your incident. Was one of the Red Bulls.
35 seconds between us.
Perpendicular to the track.
I feel like more often than not there are 35 seconds between us.
Yeah, we on this channel are terrible at actually racing each other, despite it being our main USP. One of us seems to have a spot of bother at the start, to put it rather mildly.
We both have quite similar pace, just never seem to have similar luck. Although actually, in recent races we do end up close together at the end, through just coincidence.
Yeah, Singapore was a good example of how a couple of different strategies can really work the same. Although you could have done with having just a couple of laps less, maybe.
Yeah. Really,
your
backwards at the end of the race.
Your tires go, or is it your wing that went?
It was my wing. Yeah, and then once it was slightly damaged, I just didn't have the grip to hold on the rest of it. Kept making mistakes. I was tired. I was frustrated. Ed wasn't in the game on Friday. Right, I was at 1:34.6. What's your what kind of times been in?
Best of 1:35 dead. Couldn't tell you what kind of time I'm putting in. I'll tell you that I have caught the Ferraris up again. Didn't take too long. So basically just back to where we were previously. Not that that's particularly great for me. Start losing a bit of time again now as we here at the back of that Ferrari. As far as rear ends go, it's not a night.
Just trying to get some consistency here. Let's put a few clean laps together. Curve, no spins. That hairpin though, I really am struggling with.
Yeah?
Just so hard to get traction on the exit of it.
Whoa! Massive closing speed on them there. What they were playing at.
Right. See how this lap stacks up. 1:35.3. Okay, that one was slower. That was all lost in the hairpin all that time. I'm gaining on the cars ahead these laps, actually, it seems. The Max doesn't really seem to be making that much time. Oh, he's overtaking Grosjean actually, so maybe he's making up a wee bit. He held up behind his back markers.
Oh, so frustrating.
Oh, run onto the ground. Oh dear.
That's a poor line. Oh, try to move up the inside of the hairpin.
What happened there?
Again, just no way past. Especially coming up the hill, there's no way to really get the foot down before the car that you're side by side with, and the track goes round to the right, so they've then got the inside for that. And following corner is just the way you're getting around there without spinning or losing half a wing or something.
Yeah, it's tricky. I think into the chicane at the end is really your opportunity. What's your tyre wear?
Right. Tyre wear's about 30%.
I'm on about 35.
So bad. Oh, for lines, yes, is there.
Right. I think once I start catching cars ahead and get DRS and whatnot, I should speed me up a wee bit. As long as I'm able to actually get past them. I should be able to get past the first few, surely, just being kind of the back markers. And with two less cars than usual in the back, Alex forgot to add the Williams to the lobby. It should be a little bit easier. But I'm frustrated. I love Suzuka as a circuit. Difficult circuit to drive, yes, but I really, really like it. I think it's just so satisfying to get those S's right, although I have really struggled with the car setup on this turn round. Don't know, I just couldn't find one that felt good. Not able to make it work for me the same as usual.
Are you running in terms of diff?
60.
On both?
Yeah. But still, actually, I don't know, there's times it feels too slippy. I don't know, I'm just not happy with it. I don't really know if I want to go up or down. Oh, it just doesn't feel good. I think I need to spend some time and work on my Japan setup.
I think I had 50-60 from recommended setup guides. But it wasn't working for me. I tried putting it up, but in the end I'm now running at 50-50. And it feels fine.
Still 35 seconds between us.
Hello. Gonna be a lot of that tonight, I think. The frustrating thing about being stuck behind these Ferraris is that the cars behind me are now trying to catch me up.
You're going to be defending then.
And I'm going to be defending, that's going to lose me even more time, so...
I need to finish. I need to fix that hairpin line. I just can't do it. It's terrible. There's so much time there.
The good thing is I'm able to run a similar pace to the cars on softs on the harder tyres, mediums. They're traditionally going to be around a second a lap slower, theoretically.
So whether or not you can make the softs work against the mediums in the next stint then, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. It might just give me that little edge to, instead of them being able to use it to defend for me, I'll be able to attack them better. But I'm running a 2-stop, whereas I think a lot of cars around here are going to do a 1-stop race, which means you might have to overtake them twice. Potentially a flaw in the plan. Although if tyre wear is not so bad, I may be able to just leave these ones on for a while and go back to a 1-stop, just reverse what they're doing for theirs.
Thanks to my first lap damage, it looks like I'm going to be on a 3. Unless I could drag mine out as well to make it a 2-stop, but I don't know.
I think in order to do so, we're looking at 32 laps. That's not good. I thought I hit the button before we went live.
32 laps on the mediums.
32 laps on the mediums, about 21 laps on the softs. That's certainly what I'm expecting these cars to come in for their new tyres. Around lap 31. 21, sorry.
Yeah, Jeff's telling me my window opens 20 to 24. I just ask him actually.
Certainly fits with what I saw.
He's telling me there's 1 stop left in the strategy, so presumably he just wants me to stop for mediums and then just commit to the end of the race on it, but we'll see.
Very dodgy S's there. A couple of tenths to the cars in front. Thankfully, with there only being 1 braking, so there's plenty of time to then get it back before the next one. DRS, that is. Dude, I think their tyres are starting to go, but it's not going enough for me.
Yeah, they should be sitting at like some tire wear. Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting at 4% tyre wear now.
Well, I'm at 46% of my softs, and mine are a couple of laps young. Now, assuming Jeff put clean ones on, didn't actually notice. You never know.
It's not always the most easy assumption to make.
Oh, makes some very questionable tire choices. The last Suzuka Grand Prix brought me in from mediums and put me on a set that had like 45% wear on them, which were the only other set of worn tires I had. Every other set of tires I had were brand new. Still chose to put me on wrecked mediums over like brand new softs, brand new mediums, brand new hards. So stupid. So happens disappeared off my timing screen. He's obviously made up a bunch of places.
Best thing, that'd be pit stops.
Apparently my tires don't feel the quickest, but just about holding on. Right, 4.6 seconds to Grosjean.
Right, side of right here, really. Move!
Should see some cars coming my way then if the pit stop sequences are beginning.
Unbelievable.
Still P7.
Still P7. Still remarkably undamaged. He's doing his best, is Charles. But yeah, Ricardo's now just less than 2 seconds behind me. That was 6 seconds.
I can see another car.
Oh, down the inside into the chicane. Oh, it kind of torpedoed that a little bit. Kind of flew up on me there. I'm into P6.
Nice.
And the good thing about doing the overtake in that spot is that I was behind him for the DRS detection point and ahead of him for the DRS activation point. Help me pull away a little bit. Of course, I've now got his teammate Sebastian Vettel up ahead, so we could just be stuck being a nice Ferrari sandwich now.
My 2.7 seconds behind Grosjean. Lost it though. Triple apex. Is it 11 is a triple apex? I'm gonna count. Turn 1, fine here. Turn 2, the left hander of the S's. Right. 4 left again. Turn 5, right again. Turn 6, predictably keep left again. Turn 7, the quick one. Turn 8, braking zone. Turn 9, the slight right hander before the hairpin. Hairpin I'm going to call 10. 11, then I'm going to call the long left hander down.
No! No, what are you doing? Unbelievable.
And I'll tell the triple apex, turn 12.
Unbelievable.
What's happened?
I went past Vettel into the chicane. He was behind me, but then decided to go to the pit. So instead of, not pitting because I'm now down the inside of him there, he just spins me. Raging.
I'm calling the final chicane 14 and 15, and this right-hander turn 16. Alex not having the best time. Jeff's trying to come in this lap. I'm looking at the back of Grosjean.
So what I've done now is, because I was spun anyway, and that Ferrari came in, I've just pitted as well.
Okay.
And Because I was basically facing that way. So why not?
Presumably a little earlier than you planned.
A couple of laps earlier. Although I had planned, I think, coming in on lap 21 anyway.
Right.
Just because I was doing that 2-stop. So I've committed myself to a 2-stop race now. Well, at least a 2-stop race, that is. Guaranteed we're ever going to stick to a strategy. Back, came out in P14, got Magnussen's hairpin there. So in P13 now. Tires feel pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, it's trying to bring me in, but I'm looking at the back of Grosjean. Oh, Grosjean's looking at the side of my car. And I tried to torpedo in, to be honest, I'm in his contact. So that's cost me. Although he's into the pits. That'll be why, because it cut across. Probably the same move you tried to make.
Yep. So a couple of pit stops on that lap again. I'm back to P9, just behind Kimi Räikkönen, who's going very, very slowly on his soft tyres here.
The softs are feeling very, very, very slippy.
I have just gone purple in the first sector. Amazing what a bit of clear air can do for a sector time.
You just went on the softs.
Yeah, on the softs, my strategy same. A couple of laps earlier, so I can run these a couple of laps longer and still have third stint as planned. But yeah, P8 now. Annoyingly, Ardo got by me in that pit stop shenanigans there. He pitted in the same lap as I did. Got past as I was getting to the track.
I'm going to go in this lap.
Okay. Where from?
P14.
Aha.
Although I expect it might be 17 or something.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty hungry, so took the opportunity in the pit stop to try and scrounge some scotch eggs into me. Didn't realize how dry they were. Right. I'm ahead of Grosjean somehow. Oh, overcut him.
Oh, very nice.
Right, Hamilton doing a 1:33.7. I'm on fresh mediums, so Jeff wants me to take these to the end of the race, or he's going to trick me into thinking that he's definitely going to tell me to pit on lap 50. I'm going to do whatever I think is fastest, but I'm going to absolutely just push like hell. If I wear them out too fast, if the pit for softs, I'll take it. Right now I'm running well outside the points. I really, really don't want to be. Something like a safety car would change my whole race. Still 34 seconds behind Alex. You just did a 1:34.4 apparently.
Yeah, a couple of tenths lower than my best, but I'm now back in P7, back right on the tail of P6. Except this time it is the Renault of Daniel Ricciardo.
Right, so I'm actually running P16 it looks like now.
Nice.
Ready to make up some points. So only 6 positions to get back in the points. 9 positions behind Alex, admittedly, but never say never. Especially in this series.
I got past Ricardo there, that was nice. I'm finding it a lot easier, like predicted basically, to get past. That I've got the tyre advantage. So we're back to P6 now, which is where basically was before I pitted. But yeah, we've got Leclerc ahead still. He's now dipped under 3 seconds, but back over it again. Up the road from me. Lose Ricardo maybe by the end of this lap from the DRS. That's the plan anyway. Of course, what happens here is I'll make up a couple of places and then I'll have to pit for my second set of soft tyres. Make the same place up again. Now with a track that's difficult to overtake on, that might be a problem. Back position would be better.
Especially some mediums.
But yeah, as we can see here, the overtaking can certainly be done on a pair of softs. And again, if the safety car comes, then I'll have been on nicer tyres for this bit. Preferably we'll probably end up pitting for tyres if that happens.
Right, 4 tenths behind Giovinazzi. Get an opportunity, do you want to switch? And Magnussen right there as well. Can I get a good drive out of this turn? Do. Have I got enough to go past him? God, this is terrifying. Braking zone, we come together and I've damaged the front wing, but it doesn't feel too bad actually. Got past him. Oh, Jeff, we're staying out. Once we back in, staying out.
How bad is the damage?
Yeah, a little bit. It feels absolutely fine.
Alright.
I told Jeff I was staying out, and the map's still bringing me, or the racing man's still trying to bring me in.
So I'm going to just take a little pause there. Well, I've not lost any wing yet. Touch some wood. But that can go to the end of the race. Let's be the first race I've had a clean front wing for
Several.
many months.
Yeah, my car feels very good in these mediums.
Yeah? Grippy?
Yeah,
That was a
obviously,
bit dodgy
that's
there, a
not
bit
that
dodgy.
But yeah, even with that front wing damage, feeling okay. Should have been a little more cautious, but not thinking straight, kind of wound up.
There.
Every single good result I've ever had is through me being cautious and measured, consistent, not hot-headed and impatient.
We do appreciate some hot-headed and patientness, don't we? Formula 1.
Yeah, it's good for the spectators, but frustrating. See why team principals get so annoyed when the drivers get wound up against each other. Anyway, 5 tenths behind Magnussen. Can I make a move through the chicane? Let's watch me mess this up.
I don't know what folks thought of thinking a long time back now to the first race this season. Verstappen's comment at the end that the team should have let him take the 5-second, I think, penalty he would have gotten. He hadn't given the place back. He thought he could make that up. I personally quite liked that comment from him. So it showed a good level of confidence and ambition.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see like absolute ruthlessness from him, like he win at any cost. We need that in F1. I love Max for that, actually. He's always been like that. I had a little look up the inside of Magnussen with DRS, but the DRS just didn't do enough for me. And I kind of bailed out of it into turn 1.
Right.
Shot away.
Best to err on the side of caution in that corner, I think.
Yeah, especially my first lap incident.
Definitely.
Right, 7/10 this time. Try and set up the exit of 12 a bit better so that makes up some time on him.
Not that it matters because it's not the fastest lap of the race, but I have to go for best.
Run a little bit wide there onto some gravel. Sneaking out of this DRS zone. Albon actually the fastest lap holder currently running P17.
Yeah, so normally he wouldn't get the point for that. Just as I was having fun. Yeah.
Oh, maybe we've done it. Maybe we've done it. I can feel contact. But I think I got through that with no damage.
Somewhat eased him out of the way there.
Encouraged him to take a slightly wider line, yes, but
I diplomatically pooped.
after the encouragement I got at the start of the Grand Prix, not feeling so kind. There's Valtteri with the new fastest lap, 133.3.
Tidy lap. Right, whereabouts am
I
I?
think with my front wing damage, it's unlikely I'll be challenging for fastest lap unless I do one more pit stop, which...
Right on the Ferrari now.
The last 5 laps, I think. Terrible line through that hairpin. Okay, so 20 seconds behind Pierre Gasly. Not what I want to see, but...
Oh, we are well close to that Ferrari now. I'm not going to risk taking back control of the car on the S's. That is not worth it at all. Especially when there's a car so close to my front wing. That.
Right, definitely catch and Kimi. But can I get any time on Gasly? Oh yeah, obviously, work away. Right.
Why?
Yeah. Right. Let me get a little bit of time on Gasly in P12. It's a long old stint this. Yeah.
Third one. That was very scary.
Get tense on Kimi. If I do well through the chicane, I might try that same move that I did on even not seeing S's. Okay, not as well as I would have liked to chicane. But it seems we've got reasonable. It's nowhere near enough. Nowhere enough, can't see him either. Probably it for another lap.
And I'm back.
Frustrating. Not much chance of that hairpin.
Where are you running now?
P14.
Bad.
Right on Kimi's gearbox. I'd actually get there before 12. No. We've come together. kind of tried to move up the inside. I actually thought he should have left me space there. It was pretty obvious I had the closing speed. Miraculously, didn't get any damage, even though my front wing definitely made contact with his wheel, but I think it was already damaged side.
Oh. Fortune favours the brave.
Figured it's only a matter of time until Jeff brings me in under a disconnect anyway.
Sorry, I'm really leaning into these corners at the moment.
I'm doing the same.
So easy to do that around Suzuka, especially sitting here in a swivel chair.
He's attacking me. Oh, gee, that was aggressive.
Bit fiery from the Iceman there.
Definitely. Alex Albon picking up the inside too.
Good. His likes around here again, do we?
Oh.
Because he's fun, you know. Cool. Perfect.
Right.
Racingly close to getting past Charles there. Wasn't to be. Trying not to torpedo down and turn whatever that is now. Again.
I think I'm calling that 14 and 15.
14.
We'll commit to it. The rest of the stream.
That works.
Right, 21
I just keep
seconds
calling
to
this
Gasly,
again.
28 seconds to battle. You've got one more pit stop to make.
One more stop, yeah. It'd be really nice if I was able to get past some of these cars I was fighting with. Make a bit of a gap so it's a bit easier when I come out again. Not to be at the moment though. Yeah, Jeff just saying that I'm going to start losing a bit of grip, which I already start to feel. That's alright, expected.
Yeah, I am.
Pit stop now, take me to 12th.
It's ahead of me.
Ahead of me. Yeah, I'm really going to put a bit of a move on here, I think. Why is it
Stay
putting me
ahead of
onto mediums? Those I want soft, I selected softs earlier.
No, I've noticed that whatever you select in the setup, it just blatantly ignores. You have to manually select your tires, or
I've
else
done
it
that
just does whatever it
now.
wants.
Good job I checked. It'd be nasty if I thought it was actually going to stick to my strategy for once. I say for once because normally I have to make the strategy up as I go along, because I've inevitably pitted at the end of lap 1. This time we're actually pretty much sticking to it. Yeah, I pitted a few laps earlier because I got spun by a man in front of me's teammate. Maybe it was a man in front of me, it was one of the Ferraris. Well, I had just overtaken Vettel. Taken my clerk a couple laps previous.
Right, gap ahead 19.9. Alex Albon now all over the back of me. Don't really know if I want him to let him pass, so it might be quicker if I tail him in DRS. Definitely feeling the tire wear, but feeling relatively competitive.
Over those mediums.
Yeah, currently sitting at 21% wear. I think it's still just a consequence of setup.
Whoa! He was so slow down the straight there was Leclerc. I thought I might just have it into turn 1. But he fairly violently shut the door on that. That was a slam of the old L2 button. So I've got the brakes set up. How do I translate that?
Oh, I just got a 3-second penalty for cutting a chicane there at the end. I was keeping my eye on Albon and I was like, really need to shut this door because I was so slow going in the entry and then just took too much out of it. So, paying for that. But, to be honest, I don't think 3 seconds is going to make much of a difference at the end of this Grand Prix. As Albon comes around the inside of turn 1 and makes contact with me.
So your hand go up there.
Come together again, and he's just absolutely battered past me there. So aggressive.
Yeah.
So frustratingly aggressive.
One thing we're finding on this higher level of AI is just don't want to lose. Nor do we. That's why we lose a lot of car.
Oh, they're very, very aggressive and defensive movers. Also, Albon's penalty seems to have disappeared. Must have served it on their pit stop. Right.
Actually picked up a little bit of damage on Leclerc there, as he just would not give me anything down the inside there. So rude.
Just tell me I need to get past him. Thanks, Jeff. That critical update, although it should be in DRS here, yeah, but quite far back. Still wants me in. I am wondering how much quicker it would be with that front wing. Feeling quick enough, but I don't really know where I'm losing the time. Don't really feel it. I have a feeling that I will be likely to pit for softs towards the end of this race as I'm running outside the points. I consider doing it in the next couple of laps because I think I'm inside the window. The softs go to the end.
Yeah, well, stay at 1 lap, I think. Okay. I was supposed to go in that lap, but this doesn't feel right. Right. Stay it a little bit longer.
I'm on 25% wear in the mediums. If I go in on softs now, I'll definitely be worn up to like almost 50% by the end of this stint.
Yeah. Well, I've done 16 laps on these and they've just hit 50. But I'm staying out a little longer. Even that.
Alright, I might just go in when you go in.
Bit of time now, so.
Slowly catching Gaz,
Yep, going in this lap then.
Such an annoying race if you're running so far out of the pack. What's the next circuit?
Annoyingly, we're really catching Lance Stroll. The next circuit is the USA, the Circuit of the Americas. Texas.
An easier one, I think. Very wide. That's what we're taking.
Very wide, very safe. It's got its own little bunch of S's, but nothing quite like Actually feeling quite tired. Quite a training race, to be honest.
Yeah, it's quite a frustrating one. Feeling just feeling gutted, to be honest.
So Gasly's just coming down the pit straight now. I might just get into turn 1 ahead of him. I've done. His teammate Kvyat came into the pit at the same time as me for medium tyres. Gone soft to begin with. These feel nice once again. Yeah, here we go. Out into 10th. That's nice, we're still in the points. You going in this lap?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the camera. I don't know. I feel like I might as well take that off with the front wing advantage, sure it was better going in slightly earlier. Also really dropped off Albon there because I was changing camera in my video clip. I think if I go in and resigning myself to finishing outside the top 10. It's quite annoying because it really doesn't feel like my fault. It's only 21 seconds to you. So I might, since if I go in, I'm losing the chance altogether. I'll like, see if I can push and gain any kind of time at all. Can. 21 seconds seems achievable. Seems, you know, it's kind of attainable. We had 21-second gaps before. Right?
Yeah. Just the video clips thing, I paused mine to save it and then I was in the S's. I want to come back in at that point.
Look at that far ahead.
Me?
S's. I've just come out of the S's.
Back straight now.
After
The hairpin, right?
I'm at the hairpin.
Last lap then. 30 odd seconds. Seems weird, I don't know why they thought I would come out ahead of you.
I dropped a lot of time in the last few laps. You would have come out. You probably come out like 15 seconds ahead of me, I think.
Oh, right. .33.4 there, my new best lap of the race.
Right, I'm in. So annoying.
Yeah. If you need sad music recommendations, I've got quite the bank of that now.
It's just so frustrating because like that's the only real thing that's cost me time. I mean, yeah, I've had some scrappy laps and whatever, but it's Alex Albon's fault that I'm not in the points. You know, my pace is reasonably competitive. I think would have been a lot more consistent. You know, whenever you get grumpy, you make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot less of them would have come, I think.
Yeah, I think if you've been running up with those Mercedes, I mean, they're flown away now, but you tend to stick with them.
Yeah.
Quite good at that when you start up top. So, yeah, it could be a completely different look at this. Of about 14 laps to go.
Well, miles off, just gonna push for fun, I guess. Might as well put in a fastest lap attempt.
Yeah, I think it's there for the taking. Especially by someone with your fastest lap prowess.
Where you estimate you're gonna finish?
It's looking like it could be P8.
Alright, so it's not be a massive point swing. I hope.
Yeah, probably not going to be as big as I would personally like. Alright.
Tell you what, I'll be glad to see the back of Suzuka. As much as I love it, just had a
really
miserable
miserable.
time here. Tops are feeling nice, wings feeling nice, everything's feeling nice. God, yeah, putting us compete for something. Let's see what the gap is between us, see if I make up any time on you, Chris. Alright, Jeff's not telling me. Oh, I think that means it's probably about a minute. Could it be?
You did just pit, didn't you?
Yeah.
Quite
Hey,
well
well,
behind.
when I go over the start finish line, we'll see how many seconds into your lap you are.
Alright, where are you?
Coming up to the final chicane.
Bell.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Ready to go.
Nice.
It is about 50 seconds.
52 that.
Interested to see if I've got any kind of competitive pace at all. I'm making up 52 seconds in 13 laps, that's for sure. But it'll be something to take away if I pick up a significant amount, because we're both running soft tires, we're both running light cars, both running no damage.
I've got a little bit of damage.
Oh, you've got a little bit of damage. Okay. What was that lap time anyway? I didn't even see it. I was 1:31.7.
Yep.
Reasonable, I'll take it. But, probably still do better. Such a good qualifying as well, especially after Suzuka the other day. I haven't checked to see how the race times compare. The lap time compares, but I think it definitely went quicker. And it must have if it qualified higher.
Really?
See what we can fit in here. Silence as we concentrate. Time of the race, tiredness, frustration, and just desperate need for performance.
Done a faster lap there, but you got me by 400 seconds.
Ooh. We're almost challenging for the purple lap time.
Yeah.
Wow, that's why it was so quiet, wasn't it?
Yep. I can talk again now. I'm back to the standard fuel mix and whatnot. I've now got 2 seconds to Vettel just up the road. It does pay to put a couple of fast lap attempts while the track is clear. And then Ocon 5 seconds further up from him. So hopefully it won't take me too long to dispose of the Ferrari. Although we know what that's been like this race. A lot of that gearbox.
very deep in turn one there. Missed two. The USA on Friday.
Yeah, definitely. There'll be no Grand Prix from us this weekend because real Formula 1 is back. It's 3-week mid-season between first and second race break. A long 3 weeks of...
Yeah, it's horrible. I hate when there's 3-week gap between races.
Ridiculous. So if there's going to be 23 races this season, how on earth can you justify having a 3-week break between them? I think, was it meant to be China in between? But that got cancelled, delayed, postponed?
I think so. Not sure. I don't really remember. We're gonna get a mid-season break then, I wonder.
I think we've got to. But let the folks see their families, right?
Oh no. Not that chicane again.
More penalties?
No, just a warning, but I don't know why. I just do it when I'm like not concentrating at the end.
.7 to Vettel.
3 cars just ahead of me here. I wonder if I can dispatch of them cleanly. Definitely got the pace. And Giovinazzi's Tozy turned into me. Like nothing less. Miracle I didn't get any damage there.
Jeff wants me in!
Of course he does.
Unbelievable, Jeff!
Jeff doesn't have a clue about your strategy.
Can't come in. I'm running P10. Oh, gonna kill my race, isn't it?
I just went up the inside of Giovinazzi in the 12, but managed to retain my front wing. Really hanging onto the back of me in the straight though. He's definitely going to attack into the in.
Put me in. Oh, they're fine. Yeah, I'm going heavy on them, but they're going to be fine. They're going to last. The whole point of doing the 2 stops, not a 3 stop.
That doesn't have a clue. You're trying to bring me in.
Jeff is like the Mike Dean of F1 2020. Everything's got to be about him. I don't mind Mike Dean, but he's from Tranmere, so he doesn't referee a lot of Liverpool games.
Oh, yeah, turned into me. Tried so hard to avoid the wall, but I did hit it.
Is there a scuppered yet?
Oh, they're so aggressive. So frustrating, so disheartening.
Honestly, kind of annoying. I can't capitalise on the you're feeling right now, more than just a point at the moment. Especially given you're also getting a point yourself.
Looks like it. I'm going to attempt to pit for my slightly warped softs. World's longest pit stop.
Nice.
What did I get? 10% wear. They look like the ones that have done like 2 laps, don't they? You would assume.
You would. That is Vettel passed. Nice and cleanly. No, Jeff! No!
What?
Not in this lap.
Verstappen's running P7. Why did he do that? That's unbelievable pace.
Can't still be running the same tyres, can he?
No idea. But every lap because I went in again.
Yeah.
I refuse to drive with a damaged front wing here. I've got enough new tyres though. So strange.
That.
This is almost just off the charts, really. Then that.
I don't know, it'd be interesting to look at the old race director at the end and see how he's managed to do it.
I'm so fed up. Yeah, he must still be. He's still a medium.
I don't think you've gone this fast, but you've gone medium. Maybe.
I hate following cars. It sucks.
Does.
Six, so he has. Oh, he's starting P10. That would be a good result.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
from being at the back and like 20 seconds behind, it's an unbelievable.
Right, can it?
Here.
So are you up there next to Ricardo?
Yeah,
Where are you running, roughly?
oh, I'm last. Like,
Yeah, no, but like actually on track. Who's behind
oh,
you?
just around turn 1, coming into turn 2.
Who's with you?
Verstappen and a Renault.
That must be Ricardo because I can see Ocon. If you wouldn't mind just like holding them up a little bit.
Well, they're ghosted actually, so
Oh.
I'm away.
Oh, you're overtaking them. Nice. Well, in that case, I'll just catch them.
I'm getting blue flagged like bananas though.
I like the fact that Boilermaker came out today. I've got limbo stuck in my head.
Yeah, definitely put some music on in 10 minutes. But chill for a bit after, eat some food.
Anyone fancies a challenge of us, right? Do let us know. Otherwise, it will be straight into party mode following this.
So you want to watch a movie?
I really do.
Yeah, I really just want to wind down.
Then why am I coming in, Jeff? If there's no tyre concerns, why am I coming in? Honestly, something else this boy. Now the curbs are slidey through the S's. Not quite getting this gap to Ocon. Yeah, it'll be another 2 points in the bank if I do catch him by lap 53.
Oh, I seem to have done. Oh my god, I might be out of this race. Oh, I'm paused to just spun out.
Oh dear. Safety car deployed!
God.
Oh, what on earth are you doing? You are
Why is the
kidding
safety
me.
car deployed? Did I spun out?
Yeah, because you spun out, then Ocon was going really, really fast past you and suddenly just slammed on the brakes.
Box! Jeff wasn't gonna pit me! Actually, what wasn't going to pit me? Do you reckon I can even catch the safety car queue before the end of the race?
Out it.
Suddenly, if I can, I could shoot up a couple of things.
Definitely
Wait,
could.
I'm actually at the safety car. Past safety car. That's some good. Oh, I can. Yes. Alright, so now I get to unlap myself. God, this is possibly on. Right. Are you in or you stayed out?
I've stayed out. I can't go in now.
That's fair, it's too close to the end.
How did it tell me that I have to time?
Four
If
laps.
it's not going to keep giving me the blooming time. I'm trying to catch this, but we're all just racing at normal speed. Oh, it's all the way to the blooming hairpin. We're going to finish behind her under the safety car. Really struggling with half a wing now. I've hit pause because
Switch then. Thanks. Right. I'm miles behind, but chasing this safety car down. I think if I had like 5 more laps. Oh, he's in.
oh no.
Well, it's not done me any good.
Pulling me down.
It's actually limiting my drive.
You move.
Oh no, again. Stop! Why are you still driving the car? Alright, well, definitely gonna finish one lap down.
Right, so I've actually got past Ocon now. Cost me half a blooming front wing because he's an
Oh my.
absolute liability. We're no further gaining up here. Absolute terrible end.
Yeah, very frustrating now. It is sour.
That's going to be great with the safety car. I thought you'd done me a real favour there. I thought we'd all bunch up nice and close behind it, like you do behind a safety car. I could have got past a couple of cars. Restart, but no. Ocon decides he's going to speed past you, and then he decides he's going to slam on his brakes, and then again he's going really slow, and then he decides he's going to brake again and just turn into me, and now he's got me back, and now the flipping Ferrari's behind me for some reason. Where's it come from? Honestly, this is an absolute disaster now.
So much frustration at the game tonight. Jesus.
I play FIFA and this has got worse aids than that.
Oh, I don't know if that's true, but I appreciate the sentiment right now.
Right, so now I've got an entire lap to keep a flipping Ferrari behind me in order to score 2 points and outscore you in this route. Because you've set the fastest lap again. Congratulations.
Well, the race isn't over yet. Could still put it.
I have no front right wing.
Hamilton might beat me, to be fair.
Vettel's going to DRS on me down here.
I've got half a front wing as well, to be fair, because I spun out under the safety car.
Final lap. Through the S has got to keep on the racing line or take me.
Wait, I'm 2 laps down.
Finished?
Oh, 1 lap down, okay, so this is going to be my final lap.
No, Seb, don't do this to me, son. Oh, what an absolute mess this is.
1 more lap to nail that fastest lap attempt.
Oh, uh-huh.
Hamilton's beat, I knew it was coming.
Oh, Seb, don't you dare push me off.
Right, Hamilton's just beaten my fastest lap, so I've got to make it back on this one. Currently running a red delta though, so it's not looking so good. Two tenths down in sector 1. Flying through sector.
Fuck.
Hamilton's time, I think, is marginally quicker than mine. Can be really close. Can I get 1 point? Oh, I think he's actually just beaten my time. I'm less than a tenth behind. Final chicane. Can I do it? I don't know. Oh, I doesn't think so. I don't think I did. Jesus. Oh, come on, go driver. Okay.
Oh, he did not.
Hamilton celebrating. Honestly, what a tragic race.
Please tune in next time for our reaction to that. If I do my reaction now, all you're going to hear is this, which established is not the nicest sound on repeat. But yeah, I don't really know if there's anything else I want to say just now.
So annoyed. Literally, that fastest lap time just beat mine by less than a tenth, I think. What, 458? Oh no, it was a couple of tenths before, but still. I just so annoyed from Albon right at the start. Ruined my race, killed it. There's absolutely no chance of playing the winning music tonight because that was a joke.
Once again, we are both losers!
Second string in a row, we both lost.
I'll do this and feel free to do it right back. And there's the thumbnail.
Right, that is us storming out of the room.